People, what's good? It's your boy G-Trav. Man, the Rock Under Armour headphones, I tried to like these so much. I justified it. I tried to keep them. At the end of the day, I just can't do it, and they have to go back. And I'll tell you why in just a few moments, but let's kind of go over some of the aesthetics of it. I actually like the aesthetics. It's that real rugged design. They look like they can take a beating. They're pretty flexible. I like them. They got the little Brahma bull. Obviously, if you're getting these, it's because you like the Rock, because there are some JBL versions that are $50 less. These come in at about $250. Now, the cool thing about these is they have the removable ear pads, so when they get all sweaty, you can take them and wash them so they don't get all nasty and stinky on you. They have big tactile buttons on the back, but I had a hard time like fast forwarding or rewinding songs. It was just kind of weird, and it was just kind of an uncomfortable process in doing so. It also has on the right ear, they have on the Brahma Bull, it has this talk through technology. So you basically can hit the button and the volume drops down. You're able to have a conversation. I personally think it's rude to talk to somebody and still have your headphones on while music is playing, but that's just me. I'm so used to putting my headphones right on the top that this is just normal for me. I've never been that person that found them comfortable on here. And the gripping force is a little bit more dominant than other headphones, so this isn't comfortable for me at all. Even though these are smaller headphones and they're not even over the ear, they're on ear headphones. So on the top it has blood, sweat, respect. So you know this is for getting those gains in the gym. Now let's see what it comes with. So out of all my headphones that I have, I actually enjoy this case the most. It's got the Brahma Bull on it. It's got holes so it can breathe. That's cool. Little clip, even though I have never clipped a case to my gym bag, it's there in case you need it. Comes with the 3.5 millimeter cable, comes with the micro USB charging. Now, an annoyance on these are if you wanted to actually use the headphone jack. These things are really hard to get out, and I've never been able to get them out with just my fingernails. I do bite my fingers, but that's besides the point. The same thing for the charging port. It's really a nuisance to charge this thing because you have to find something just to pry it open. Unless you have really long fingernails, I found it really hard to try to open it, and like I said, I've never been able to open it with just my fingers. I would always just use like a SIM ejection tool that I keep close by, and I would open it that way. Now I understand it has, sweat resistance rating, so I understand that the dust caps need to be there in order to have that rating. It's still a nuisance. Now let's get on to the sound. These are inspired by the Rock, but made from Under Armour and partnered with JBL. So I actually like JBL sound. However, on these, it's not that great. The problem is the volume is so low that I can't really get in the groove at the gym. Now, when I first got these headphones, I put them on, the sound was decent. But as I tried to adjust the volume to go higher, it was maxed out. And I just couldn't believe it. I'm thinking, is this it? Now, when you first put your headphones on in the morning, you don't want them blaring. But at least for me, I noticed, going up a couple notches, especially during my workout, kind of keep me in the groove, and you're used to a certain sound. Now, my normal gym headphones are the Beats Studio 3s, so those things get pretty loud. And I can't even listen to those at max volume, but these seem like they're about 5 notches down from that. And to me, I just had a hard time, like really getting in the groove. When I did plug them in, however, to the 3.5mm jack, the sound quality was a little bit better. So I'm not quite sure why there's a huge degradation in volume or quality when it's on Bluetooth. However, with the last few headphones that I've bought that have been wireless, I haven't really noticed a huge compromise in terms of the quality of the music. Now, onto the comfort of these headphones. They are on the ear headphones, and I've probably purchased about 10 headphones this year alone, and they've all been over the ear headphones. So suffice it to say, it was just a different experience. The last pair of on the ear headphones I had were the Beats mixers, and these are years and years old, and I haven't worn those in forever. So this kind of gave me that kind of vibe, and that's fine. I don't think they're uncomfortable, but it just feels weird when you haven't worn those kind of headphones in so long. And I was a bit concerned in how they were going to push on my piercings because the clamping force is kind of strong, which I think is a good thing when you're at the gym. My workouts last about 2 hours. I don't need headphones that are going to be comfortable for all day use, like if you're editing videos. I just need them to be comfortable for a couple hours. So they just didn't check off enough boxes for me. No noise canceling, not very comfortable, and low volume. Those three things for me make it a no-go. Now, if you don't like your music very loud, okay, the sound is decent enough. However, at the price point of $250, I would recommend you either A, get the JBL non-Project Rock edition headphones for $200, which I still think is expensive for these. I'd probably say these are worth about $150, in my opinion. I would just say spend an extra $100 and jump up to either the Beat Studio 3s or the Sony Mark 3s if you can get them. These things are really hard to get at the moment. Those would be my recommendations. I cannot recommend these based on those three things. I hope this has been helpful in your purchasing decision. I'll catch you guys on our next one. Peace.